The House comes to order. I'll hear from the member for Werriwa.
Thank you, Mr Speaker. My question is to the Attorney-General. How will the National Anti-Corruption Commission prevent corruption from occurring at a federal level?
I'll give the call to the Attorney-General.
Thank you, Mr Speaker. I thank the member for Werriwa for her question. Corruption has a corrosive impact on society. It undermines democracy. It erodes public trust in government. The Albanese government knows that tackling corruption means more than just investigating corruption, it means working to prevent corruption from occurring in the first place. The Australian people don't just want to see corrupt activity being caught after it happens. They also want standards to be improved so they have confidence that corruption is not occurring in the first place. That's why the National Anti-Corruption Commission will be tasked with education and prevention functions. It's an aspect of our proposed new body which has perhaps not been as prominent in public discussion as the investigation functions, but is just as important. The Commission will be required to provide guidance and information to support the public sector to identify and address vulnerabilities to corruption. It will educate the public sector and raise awareness of corruption risks and how to actively take steps to prevent them. The Commission will be able to hold public inquiries into corruption risks and vulnerabilities. It will be tasked with providing broad public education about its role, about corruption risks and avenues to report corrupt conduct. That work will be informed by the insights that the Commission draws from its investigations and the intelligence that it collects about corruption. And in this way, the Commission will be able to prevent corruption from happening in the first place. The Australian people sent a very clear message at the last election. They want a National Anti-Corruption Commission without delay. They want a National Anti-Corruption Commission with teeth. They saw that the former Liberal National Government failed to deliver on the promise that was made by the former Prime Minister and the former Attorney-General in December of 2018, failed to establish
The Manager of Opposition on a point of order.
Well, Mr Speaker, on relevance, you have previously directed ministers back to the terms of the question, and that ought to happen here because there was no reference to the previous government in the question.
Order. Members on my right. The question was specific about how the NAC will prevent corruption occurring at the federal level. I'll give some tolerance to the minister, but I'll ask him to return back to the question.
Thank you very much, Mr Speaker. Let's be clear about this. The Australian people voted at the last election for a government that had an actual plan and an actual commitment to deliver a National Anti-Corruption Commission. The Albanese government is delivering on its promise to tackle corruption and restore trust and integrity to public institutions. I take this seriously. The Albanese government takes this seriously. It's time to get this done.
Give the call to the member for Fowler.